The Chernobyl Disaster, a lesson for humanity. April 26, 1986, a day that still sends shivers down spines. The Chernobyl Nuclear Power Plant in Soviet Ukraine exploded, sending a radioactive cloud hurtling across Europe. It wasn't just a nuclear meltdown, it was a devastating human and environmental catastrophe. But how did it all go so horribly wrong? The disaster was a collision of poor planning, flawed reactor design, and human error. During a late-night safety test, operators shut off vital control systems. A critical surge of power spiraled out of control, causing Reactor 4 to rupture. The explosion unleashed more radiation than the Hiroshima and Nagasaki bombs combined. Without proper training or clear communication, those in charge made everything worse. The absence of safety protocols was not just a technical failure, it was a tragedy of negligence. If anything, Chernobyl served as a brutal reminder: cutting corners can have unimaginable consequences. The aftermath of the explosion was gruesome. Invisible and deadly, radiation poisoned thousands. First responders rushed to the site, unaware of the lethal exposure they faced. Within hours, many fell ill from acute radiation syndrome. Livelihoods disappeared as a shocking evacuation uprooted over 100,000 people. The surrounding area, known today as the exclusion zone, became a ghost town. Forests withered, wildlife vanished, and homes were abandoned. The silent killer moved through Europe, affecting generations that weren't even born yet. Chernobyl wasn't just a Soviet tragedy, it shook the entire world. Governments scrambled to tighten nuclear safety regulations. International organizations came together to monitor and oversee the use of nuclear power. The disaster changed the way humanity thought about energy, risk, and responsibility. Countries increased their investment in renewable power sources like wind and solar. It's haunting to think that it took one of history's worst nuclear accidents to ignite this conversation. But the lessons from Chernobyl continue to guide us even decades later. Today, Chernobyl remains frozen in time, a portrait of a world abandoned. Nature has slowly reclaimed the ghost towns, with animals thriving in the absence of human activity. But haunting reminders of tragedy linger: radiation hotspots, crumbling buildings, and personal items left behind. Every corner tells a story of lives interrupted. In recent years, the site has become a focus for researchers and daring tourists. Documentaries, books, and studies keep the memory alive. The exclusion zone is no longer just a place of sorrow. It's proof of nature's resilience and humanity's power to heal, adapt, and learn. The legacy of Chernobyl challenges us to pursue safer alternatives to nuclear power. While advancements have been made, risks remain. This disaster taught us that transparency, education, and robust safety measures are non-negotiable whenever humanity wields such immense power. Will we innovate without repeating past mistakes? Or will history keep reminding us of its cost? The choice is ours. Chernobyl's story isn't over. It's a call to action. Push for renewable energy solutions. Support stronger safety measures in industries that impact our future. And most importantly, share the lessons of Chernobyl to remind the world of what's at stake. Be the force for change. The planet is ours to protect, and it starts with you.